Welcome to Happy Hour with your friendly neighborhood old bat. How y'all doing today? Today I'm going to be trying out I'm going to be drinking a margarita 5 milligram Delta 9 THC drink. It's non-alcoholic and it has 5 milligrams of THC. This won't even give me a tickle, but I thought it would set the mood. So I went ahead and brought these in here to drink while we look at videos. So let's get started. We got a little Vaughn nonsense for you with Nats in the Pizza. Darren bashes Darren and Andrea. He's not suicidal. Bashes the Frost. Loads of self-pity.
And let's be clear, there is no provision in either will, either his will or my will, that says he has a right to purchase property or sell property in the estate. In his will, everything is to be given to the children. He's not to get jack shit. He's not to do jack shit. And in my will, he doesn't get a damn thing because he's blocked from doing anything. Now, according to the backers, the Frost purchased the double wide that I was living in. That was illegal. That was illegal. And on his will and on my will, it was illegal.
Bullshit.
Because he's blocked on my will from doing anything. And in his will...
Bullshit. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Those properties and those buildings were supposed to go to the children. They were not supposed to go to him. So he literally violated his own will and my will, both, by allegedly purchasing the double wide that I was living in. Now, moving on, supposedly Darren and Andrea made yet another video. And let me state categorically, folks, that Andrea is a mental patient. This is confirmed by the state of Kentucky. It is not Von Helton's opinion. Andrea has 7 mental conditions and 5 personality disorders. She has 5 personalities, folks.
No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. You're trying to make her out to be something that she's not. Let's just run off what you are. You're a real estate mogul. You are the Punisher. You are an op. You're an all-around badass. Well, which I hate. I have yet to see the badass part. All I saw was a fat fuck that ain't moved around in nary a year.
Confirmed on her Facebook page as well as from the state of Kentucky. She does have multiple personality disorder. Yes, she does. It's one of the 7 maladies that she has. Also confirmed by the state of Kentucky. I personally talked to the head of health, education, and welfare for the state of Kentucky. In court. Well, outside of court.
Yeah, and she takes her medications like she's supposed to, too. She takes her medications like she's supposed to, and it keeps her symptoms under control. Just like I take my medications, and it keeps my symptoms under control for the most part. The rest of it is up to me. The rest is up to me. Von Helton, you've got no right or call to say anything about that woman. You ain't got nothing to say, no right to say anything about that woman. You're just bitter because she's with Darren. You think just because you planted the flag, you own the fucking mountain. Well, I got something to tell you. Fuck you.
Court in the lobby. I talked to her face to face, who apologized to me, by the way, because I'm sure they don't want to get sued. Anyways, so yeah. So when I say that Andrea is a mental patient, she is, and this is confirmed by the state of Kentucky. She does not need to be with her mother. She does not need to be with Darren. She needs to be in a facility where she can get good care. That's where she needs to be.
Projection! Projection! Projection at its finest. You need to be in a facility where you can be taken care of. Darren will take good care of her. Don't you worry about that. She's in good hands. Darren's a very loving, gentle person, I have a feeling.
And it's unfortunate that she's being used like a football because Darren wanted to get his rocks off. You're sick, Darren. There's something wrong with you. You need help. You need to go get help. Now, I have not seen their latest video, nor do I give a shit. What I do care about, though, is that he is literally detaining a mental patient.
You are so full of fucking crap. She wants to be there. She wants to be there. She's perfectly happy. She's really happy. And Darren looks happy. They both look happy together. Do I have my own concerns? Yes, I do. Sorry, Mouse. I do. I have my own list of concerns. Nothing personal. I'm just real protective of Darren. It's not personal. I just don't want to see him get hurt. But as long as Darren's happy, I'm happy. And that's the way a friend should be. But you're not his friend. You're just a bitter little man that's pissed off because he's by himself.
Which is probably against the law there in his state, I would say. That would be my guess. But there is no question that Andrea is a mental patient. Kentucky documents will state categorically that she is. So, where's all these hate videos about Darren abusing a mental patient? Where are they at? Where are they at, trolls? Where's all the hate videos? Where's all the hate videos about Glenn's room chatting up underage 11 to 15-year-old girls on his live show? Where's those videos at, trolls? Where are they at? Where's...
You know what? If I thought for 1 second that Darren was taking advantage of her, you damn well believe I'd crawl all over his ass. I would. I'd crawl all over him, friend or not. I don't care. If I thought he was taking advantage of her, you damn right I would. But he's not. She's perfectly happy. She wants to be there. She's happy. She's perfectly fine. She's well fed. She looks rested. And Darren couldn't be happier to have somebody take care of.
Where's the videos about sock account and Unterhaven? Where's those videos at? I don't see them. Where are they at? Where are they at, trolls? What's are you guys taking a vacation? You're on holiday? What's going on, man? Where's all the hate videos about that?
Bernie.
Isn't it funny, folks, that when a real pedophile is in existence, they don't do any hate videos, but they sure do want to make me out to be one.
Well, actually, no, that doesn't count because we're both mental.
Now, why is that, you reckon? Why is that?
How you doing,
Glenn's
Corey?
Room, Unterhaven, Sock Account, all these motherfuckers messing with children in real life. But instead of going after the real pedophiles, they try to blame me for it. Why? Why is that? Why do they try to blame
You
me
are
for
a
that shit?
pedophile.
You want
You're
to
a
know why,
pedophile.
folks? I can tell you the answer to that question. I can answer that question for you. Because I used to rescue kids from dangerous cults and burning buildings. That's one of the things I used to do in real life. And I had fun.
You are lying through your gums. You weren't capable of taking care of your own kids.
Doing it. I enjoyed doing it. It was a very thankless job, but I had fun doing it. Because that's what was expected of me, right, at the time. So keep in mind what's going on, okay? It's called projection. They project onto me what their buddies are doing in real life. Unterhaven, Sock Account, and some of these others. In fact, I think there's like 4 or 5 others. Okay? So keep that in mind whenever you hear a comment from a Von Helden hater. Some troll, some hater online. Oh, well, Von Helden did this. No, Von Helden didn't do jack shit. Von Helden is a model citizen. Von Helden...
Model citizens lose their kids 13 times. Model citizens don't pay their taxes. Model citizens leave their mother in the middle of the floor and step over her 3 times in a 4 hour span, and then call the ambulance when it's the point of no return, leaving her there to suffer in pain. Just so you could inherit her stuff. You killed the golden goose, you dumb prick.
doesn't get out here and carouse around or break the law or start a bunch of shit. Von Helden doesn't do that. Their buddies do, but Von Helden does not. I'm a model citizen, folks, and I take that shit seriously. I'm very proud of that record. And I'm sure as fuck not going to fuck it up over stupid shit.
Well, you're going to wind up in jail. You will. Sooner or later. Be it vagrancy or just doing something dumb.
Right? No, I am not. All right? Get that straight. And like I told you in a previous video, when a cop comes behind me and checks my plates, the first thing that pops up, model citizen. That's the first thing that pops up. And a policeman told me that to my face. I'm very proud.
You are not a model citizen, buddy. You suck on all fucking levels. All levels. Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Out of that fact. And I'm not going to do anything to fuck it up. Oh, and while we're on the subject, I am not suicidal.
Deviate!
I do not do alcohol or drugs or cigarettes.
I do drugs and I vape. So fucking what? I'm still, I'm not that great a person. I'm just not. I'm kind of an asshole. And I've been kind of on the wrong side of the bed all day long, which is why I haven't been talking much. I mean, but I'm still better than you. I'm still better than you. I'm not even that great. A homeless bum on the street holding a sign is better than you. Shows more ambition.
And, I just thought I'd share that. And I'm not going to go out here and do something stupid or rash, because I don't believe in that either. Okay, so let's just get that out of the way. Because, Von Helden did this, Von Helden did that. No, Von Helden did not. Because Von Helden doesn't do that. Von Helden doesn't go out here and start trouble. Von Helden doesn't go out here and cause problems. Von Helden doesn't go out here and imbibe alcohol or drugs or even cigarettes. I haven't even smoked cigarettes in 15 years now, 10 years now, something like that.
What do you want, a damn brownie?
So, what are they doing? They're projecting onto me what their buddies or themselves are doing. It's called projection. It's called projection. They put on me what they are doing. Okay, you get it? So, and I hate I have to do this video, but I have to do it. Because, they're posting these stupid-ass comments in the comment section of my videos to try to get you not to donate to me and help me out.
No, people know not to donate to you and not help you out. You don't deserve it. You talk shit to your audience, call us all a bunch of losers and assholes and shit. You expect us to fucking donate? Are you out of your mind? Fuck off. Fuck right off, dude. I'm not going to donate to you. Even if I was of a mind to, I wouldn't donate to you just for talking to me like that. Who the fuck do you think you are? Thank you. Mm-hmm. It's just ridiculous. You're ridiculous. You make me so damn mad sometimes. Turn this back on.
Now, speaking of donations, let's touch that too, since we're on the subject. All right, I had all of my shit stolen by a relative, a distant relative, shirt-tail relative, they call it. I was in court finalizing the guardian case between me and my mother. And James Arnold Frost comes busting through the double doors of the courtroom. And I mean busting through. I mean literally busting through the court doors. With Stella House in tow, his attorney at the time. Who used to be my attorney and let me go to jail over a kid in North Dakota that isn't even fucking mine. But anyway, I digress. The point is, they're in court. He's got in his hand a fake-ass will claiming to be the executor. Now, even if you insist that the will is real, it still isn't real because it's a fake will, because it's an old will. Understand? James Arnold Frost, if he ever was the executor, he was executor years and years and years ago back in 2015. But he was not an executor when he come busting through them double doors of the courthouse, claiming to be the executor of the estate. He lied. He committed fraud. And he committed grand larceny. And he committed grand theft. But we'll get into all that later maybe. I don't know. But the point is this. When he come through them doors claiming to be the executor, he didn't just commit perjury. He committed fraud. He committed grand larceny. And he committed grand theft.
How come I don't believe this story? How come I'm not believing any of this? I think it's all bullshit. Don't worry, I'm going to clean that up. Oh. This is not what I wanted. Oh, you pricks. These are earrings. I wanted earring findings. This is of no use to me. I'll give those as gifts. Fuck.
Now you say, well, how did he commit grand theft? Because when he got the executorship from the court, he went and cleaned out mine and Mom's bank accounts. He put Mom in a nursing home and took everything of value out of her house. Okay, we call that grand theft where I come from. Especially when my mom got on the phone and said, hey, are you going to give me my stuff back? And he says no and hung the phone up in her ear. This was on speakerphone. Everybody in Mom's house heard it, and her house...
Oh, shut the fuck up. And you know something? You're right, Freddie. It took him less than 2 years to lose everything. He's a born loser. Just a born fucking loser. Sometimes I wonder if he can help it.
house was packed with people. The Combses were there. All the other people were there. All her renters were there. Everybody was there. The house was packed with people when he said on speakerphone, I'm not giving your shit back, and hung up in her ear. Okay? Everybody heard him, so he can't deny it. All right? So yeah, that's grand theft at that point. Because if the owner of the estate tells you to return the shit, you have to return it. Period. And let's be clear. There is...
Why am I not believing this? Why am I not believing this?
There's no provision in either will, either his will or my will, that says he has a right to purchase property or sell property in the estate. In his will, everything is to be given to the children. He's not to get jack shit. He's not to do jack shit. And in my will, he doesn't get a damn thing because he's blocked from doing anything. Now, according to the backers, the Frost purchased the double wide that I was living in. That was illegal. That was illegal. And on his will and on my will.
You're exactly right, all my mirrors. He is an imbecile that is convinced he's a genius. You know, I don't claim to be the sharpest knife in the drawer, but this son of a bitch here, he is stupid. He shoots himself in the fucking foot every single time. It's like he goes out of his way to make the wrong decision. You know, I stopped doing that shit when I was in my late 20s.
It was illegal. Because he's blocked on my will from doing anything. And in his will, those properties and those buildings were supposed to go to the children. They were not supposed to go to him. So he literally violated his own will and my will. Both. By purchasing, allegedly purchasing, the double wide that I was living in. Okay? So he committed real estate fraud at that point. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But you'll notice
What do you
nobody's...
call it when your father squanders your inheritance? That isn't even his to squander. What do you call it? Irresponsible, thoughtless, stupid. You're a thief, Von Helton. Through and through. Just a thief. If it was me, I'd have just kept it warm for him.
in any hurry to throw these Frosts in jail for what they've done. You notice that? Felony after felony after felony after felony after felony, and nobody's throwing them in jail.
My John or J Dubs, you have to be more specific. Because if my John did it, this guy ain't getting up. And John would do it for a Klondike bar. My John would do it for a Klondike bar. Hell, I'd do it for a Klondike bar. Hey, Misty Day, how you doing? Exactly, Misty Day. Exactly. I don't understand why he omits that every single fucking time. He didn't pay the property taxes, so every damn... Oh, okay. So every damn bit of this is moot. Every bit of this doesn't mean anything. He didn't pay the damn taxes, so he lost the property. And the property is no longer... He has no say over it. He can't say who buys it or who buys anything. I think so. I think so.
Folks, when somebody comes in my house and steals guns out of my house, that's an automatic felony in all 50 states. It's an automatic felony. Are the Frosts in jail? No. So there you go. Now, why you reckon that is? Why aren't the Frosts in jail? Well, that's a good question. Inquiring minds want to know. In any event, the point is that there's a lot of shit going on and very little of me going on, because I don't get out and start a bunch of shit. But I sure do get shit on now, don't I? Yes, I do. Anyways, I just wanted to clear these things up. Now, on the actual work ethic, whatever, they'll get on here and they'll post, hey, Bon Help won't work. He's a lazy bum. He won't work. Okay, well, let me do this. Let me swell your feet and legs up to 10 times normal size, put you in excruciating pain so bad that you had to be hospitalized twice, and then see how many jobs you work. Okay? Let's see how many jobs you can work. Better yet, let me get a relative to...
I have chronic sciatica, and I can hold a job if I want. As a matter of fact, I'm in the middle of an attack now. And it's no fun. I'm doing housework now, trying to get everything caught up, and my back is cinching up. You fucking prick.
steal all your fucking money so that you can't hire a lawyer to fight back. How about I do that too? Did you know, folks, that I can go into your court case and take over your court case and there's not a goddamn thing you can do about it? Oh, you say, well, Vaughn, that can't be legal. Sorry, but it is. I looked it up. It's 100% legal. I can go into your court case and take over your court case, and if I've got documentation to back me up, I'll take over your court case and I'll take everything you fucking own, and there won't be a damn thing you can do about it. How's that for a dose of reality? You say, Vaughn, that's impossible. Nope, sorry, but it's totally legal. Sorry. Sucks to be you. It's totally legal. How's that for a kick in the teeth? Yeah, it's absolutely true. I looked it up because I didn't believe it either. I didn't believe that somebody could take over someone's court case, but they sure can. As long as you got documentation, there's not a damn thing anybody can do about it.
What are you talking
Isn't
about,
that a kick in the
Rick?
teeth? That's something else, isn't it? Anyways, but yeah, if you think you can work with legs swole up big as balloons, and you in excruciating pain all day, I hope that the gods give you lymphedema. I do, because then apparently that's the only way you're going to understand that you can't work when your feet and legs are swole up big as balloons. You can't work like that. And then on top of that, I got a back going out, I got a hip going out, I got CHF, I got high blood pressure, I got all kinds of other maladies as well. So this Von Helton is a lazy bum is what? It's a lie, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
Look, you stupid fucker. You're not the only one that's got aches and pains. There's lots of people in my audience that have got aches and pains. I've got aches and pains. I share them. I think too much sometimes. But I share them. And I'm too scared to face something right now. But I know I have to because it could be life-threatening. But I gotta go and make sure it's nothing. I gotta quit being a pussy.
Because not only did I try to get jobs and couldn't, but the jobs that they say exist don't exist. Desk jobs do not exist. There's only one desk job that's
What desk job would you get? You're not qualified.
legitimate, and that is a receptionist, and those jobs are usually gone in 2 seconds. Because what they'll do is they'll take somebody that's already working there and make them a receptionist. You understand? But I've seen receptionist jobs for available, but they're snatched up as soon as they post them. They're snatched up as soon as they post them. But anyways, so yeah, this idea that Bond's a lazy bum, that
Who in the fuck would hire you as a receptionist? They wouldn't hire me. What makes them think they would hire you?
I'm sick of that shit. Because I tell you, the gods need to let your feet and legs swell up like mine did. And then maybe you'll sing a different tune, right? When you can't hardly walk, when you can't hardly get out of bed, let alone walk.
Aw.
And then you get hospitalized because the pain is so fucking great that you want to scream. How about that? How about we let you experience that for yourself? You motherfuckers that get on here and post, oh, Bond's just a lazy bum. No, Bond is not. No, Bond is not. Lymphedema is not a joke.
Collectibles?
It's hardcore, man. And it ain't no fun. It ain't no fun at all. Coming at you with a needle that fucking long to give you a big old shot to keep you from screaming. Is that what you want?
What?
Is that what you want? You guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
What are you talking about, you asshole? Are you talking about if they put you away in the nut hut? Oh, I've been to the nut hut. They don't do that. They don't do that.
So get off my ass with this. Oh, Von Helton's lazy and doesn't want to work. Von couldn't work. Lymphedema is a disability. You cannot work when your feet and legs are swollen up the size of balloons. No, you cannot. Anybody that says you can is a fucking moron. And I hope the gods give them lymphedema so that they can experience it firsthand. Because apparently they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Right? Yeah. All right, anyway, rant off.
Fuck off. Hope you fucking choke, you dick. And this little gem, pleasant donation drive turned salty.
You're saying that all 79 of those people are trolls, YouTube trolls?
Pretty
That there's
much.
not normal people? Folks, look at her comment. Look at this person's comment. I highly doubt that there are any normal people in your audience. Folks, that right there, comment right there should be an insult to you if you are a normal person and you're watching my show. She just basically trash talked you. That should be worth $20 in a donation right there. But see, this is how narcissistic these trolls are. They think they're the only ones that matter. They think they're the only ones that watch my show. Look at it. Read it, folks. Read it for yourself. There it is. Because she believes that you don't exist, that you don't matter. Only see the narcissism of these trolls, that they're the only ones that matter. They're the only ones with an opinion. Your opinion don't matter. Are you okay with that, people? Are you okay with that? That your opinion don't matter? Because that's what she's saying. She's saying not only does your opinion not matter, you don't even exist. Are you okay with that? Well, let's review. Oh, my parents are dead. My wife was driven insane. My kids were taken away from me illegally 12 times. Then they were illegally adopted out. I've had all my inheritance stolen. I've had my stimulus checks taken away. So I didn't even get to benefit from stimulus checks.
We've heard it all before, bitch. God, you make me so mad. You really do. You make me so mad. You dirty, unwashed son of a bitch.
Clay County owes me $67,000 in back child support. They owe me $74,000 for being illegally locked out of my double wide. The Frosts owe me $32 million that they stole out of my mom's closet and out of my mom's bank account. Gee, you think maybe that's why I'm upset? You think maybe that's why I come across as a hateful person? And do you think it also might be because it's you trolls that are responsible for doing that? That if you hadn't interfered in my personal life, that none of that shit would have ever happened? You can't put two and two together and figure that out, you dumbass? I mean, it's pretty fucking easy to understand. If you trolls had not interfered in my personal life, I wouldn't be sitting in this car right now. That's a fact. That's not my opinion. That's a fucking fact. And every one of you need to be put in jail, tried for domestic terrorism, and executed. That's what needs to fucking happen. And in a perfect world, it would happen. But unfortunately, we don't live in a perfect world. But that's what needs to happen. So yeah, you're right. I do come across as a hateful person because I've had everything dumped on me. Maybe if...
Oh, everything dumped on you. You know, you wouldn't have to worry about inheriting your mom's stuff if you worked. Or had something coming in. You see, I had a successful Army career. So I draw a pension. And I have medical. How about that shit? Don't have dental, though. Wished I had dental. Husband has dental.
if y'all hadn't invested 20 fucking years in my personal life, none of this would be happening, right? If you hadn't got on Skype, Ernie Chrysler, and plotted to destroy my family, you and Dr. Descent and George Bush Pimps and Polly's Customs and all you other motherfuckers got on Skype and plotted to destroy my family and my finances. I have the audio. I have that audio. It's back there on them hard drives. Sharpie, what are you doing, dog? What are you doing?
No.
Sharpie's there nudging me for some reason. What do you want? Huh?
Probably wants to go outside.
Outside. You've already been outside twice this morning.
Take him out.
So I don't know what you're wanting. And you've had something to eat this morning and something to drink this morning. I don't know what you want, dog. I'll give you a Dutch rub. How about that? You want a Dutch rub? Give me a Dutch rub this morning. Sharpie. Yes. Let me see here. Okay, Sharpie, now come on. I got to be able to work my phone. Get back here. Back here and lay down. I can work my phone. That poor dog. Where do you get that poor dog? Get the fuck out of here. That poor dog. Ain't nothing wrong with that dog. That dog lives like a king. What's this about? This, my friend, is about me getting donations so that I will have gas money to either go south or west to get away from the cold weather, number one. And number two, to get me a place over my head so that I don't freeze to death. Me and my doggie back here don't freeze to death this winter. And if everybody watching right now, if all 67 people watching right now gave just $10, that would be enough to keep me and the doggie nice and cozy in a place with a roof over our head. Yes, it would. You only buy lottery tickets with the money. No, I'll buy gas with the money. I have to buy gas. Plus, I need to move either further south or further west to get away from the cold. Which, as you can tell, is affecting my voice as well as my demeanor. So, I need to get the donations going again. And
oh, boo-hoo-hoo. Suck it up, bitch. That's what happens when you don't work or you don't have a plan. You're screwed. You don't get to go to a doctor without it costing you a bloody fortune. And you can't get the medicines you need. So offhand, I'd say it sucks to be you, buddy. What are you going to do if Sharpie gets sick? You don't have any money to take care of him or take him to a vet. Good move, Dick.
And I apologize for that, but there's not much that I can do about it. Say, I want to give Bon $50 so that he's got gas in his car so that he can go either further south or further west to get away from the cold, number one.
Hey, Soren, I was a lot fartier yesterday. I had some gas. I had yesterday. I don't have nothing for him today. Yeah, we're supposed to.
One, and number two, to get him a place other than the campground, which the campground is nice, don't get me wrong. But the problem with the campgrounds is that, you can't use a tent, and I don't have a pole along. If somebody wants to gift me $2,000, I can get me a pull along that has a working toilet inside, and then that way I don't have to waste gas using somebody's bathroom all the time. That would be a big help right there, because most of my gas use is going to the bathroom of a night. Believe it or not, I waste more gas going to the bathroom than I do anything else. So, a pull along with a working toilet would be awesome. Have you considered getting a bucket? No, because if I get a bucket, all somebody has to do is call me for indecent exposure and get me arrested. But that's what you want, right? Isn't that what you guys want? Yeah, you want me arrested, don't you? Why doesn't Todd give you another $500? That's a good question. In fact, my cousin brought that up. It's like, well, why won't Todd give you another $500 so you can get your phone turned on and call Social Security with your own phone. Because see, you have to have a working phone in order to call Social Security. Actually, it's John that owes me money. He owes me $1,100. If John would give me the
Okay, Ark, I'm gonna
$1,100 he owes
start
me,
up with
I
you.
could get my phone turned back on and
Light him up,
get
buddy.
and call Social Security and try to get my Social Security turned on. Hey, Jeffrey Spicoli, don't worry, buddy. We got you. We got you, Jeffrey. You're gonna get your little suit. Don't worry. It just takes a little more time than I thought. That's all. You're eager to get in front of a judge and get your ass handed to you, aren't you, Jeff? You really. And by the way, is Jeff Spicoli your real name, or are you a piece of shit liar? What is
Hey,
your real name? Why don't you
doing
tell us your
well.
real name, motherfucker? Why don't you be a man instead of a fucking mouse, instead of a fucking coward, and tell us your real name, Jeff Spicoli? Maybe that'll move this. Maybe that'll move the needle a little bit further down the road. What do you think? Give me your
Freddie,
real name, Jeff Spicoli. Give me your real name, your address,
Freddie,
and
are we the cows now? Are we the cows now? Do we behave that way? Do I have to call your NCOIC?
your phone number, and maybe we can expedite your lawsuit. How about that? How about that for an answer? How about being a man instead of a fucking mouse and use your real name like I do? How about that, Jeff Spicoli? Are you a man or are you a mouse? I think you're a fucking mouse. I think you're a fucking coward, Jeff Spicoli. That's what I think. Now, prove me wrong. Give me your real name and address. Even your phone number. Your phone number would be even better. But give me your name and address at least. Then that way, we'll see if we can't expedite your lawsuit. Then that way, you don't have to wait 5,000 days. But yeah, let's see if we can't do that.
You think
What's
so,
your real
Fred?
name there, Jeff? What's your real name there, buddy? Let's see if we can expedite that lawsuit for you. 1-800, you're a loser. And that's what I thought. You fucking coward. What a fucking coward. I want to hear him say it. I
Yeah,
want to hear
man.
him give me his real name and address. Come on, Jeff. Are you a fucking mouse? Are you a man? Are you a man? Are you a mouse? He's a fucking mouse. He's a fucking coward. Look at it. Look at what a coward Jeff Spicoli is. He's a fucking coward. He won't give his real name and address. My real name and address is out there. Why isn't your real name and address out there? You know, there's a push, by the
No.
way, trolls. There's a push. And it might have even been for me. You never know. But there is a push in Congress to force you all to use your real name and your real address. Oh man, now that's gonna suck balls, isn't it, trolls? Oh man, that's just gonna be. I can't wait to hear.
You know what? I have to get really stoned to watch Vaughn because he is nothing but a big old bag of bummer balls. He really is. He is nothing but a big old bag of bummer balls.
Hear the weeping and wailing and gnashing of teeth when that shit passes Congress. But yeah, there is. And you know how I know? Because I'm the one that fucking promoted it. You're gonna have to use your real name and your real address when you get on this fucking internet. And it doesn't matter what YouTube says. YouTube can go fuck themselves. Because when the Congress tells them to do it, they got to do it. You're going to have to use your real name and your real address, trolls. Won't that be fun? That'll be a lot of fun. I'm going to enjoy that because then I'll have your real information.
You know what? That's all right. Pull up, bitch. I got you. I got you, you little turd. I'll just put on my monster boots and stomp your ass. Think I won't? I'll fix some spikes to the bottoms of them. I'll squash you like a fucking bug.
And I'll actually be able to send you that lawsuit that you so desperately want. I just desperately want it. That right, Jeff? Isn't it? Isn't that right? Fuck yeah. But yeah, I did actually put a bug in Speaker Johnson's ear to have all you dumb motherfucking trolls give your real name and your real address whenever you come on the internet. And there's not a damn thing you two can do about it except comply. Isn't that nice? Isn't that wonderful? Come on, trolls. Tell me how wonderful it is. Because you know it is. I'm going to get Ernie Chrysler's real address. Won't that be fun? That'll be fun, won't it, Ernie? Come on, Ernie. That'll be real fun, won't it? I finally get your real fucking address. Let's see, how many times have you trolls tried to get me killed and failed? Maybe we should talk about that this morning, trolls, how you motherfuckers tried to get me killed. Should we do that? Should we talk about that this morning? How you motherfuckers tried to get me killed on numerous occasions. And by the way, trolls, speaking of which, somebody sent me an email saying that one of you wished that I would be shot dead. Isn't that right, Nats in the Pizza? Somebody sent me that via email.
No, he said he wished you were kneecapped.
Sent me your comment via email that I should be shot and killed. Isn't that right, Nats in the Pizza? And by the way, Nats in the Pizza, I'm sending that to the prosecuting attorney in Manchester, Kentucky. They're going to be getting a copy of that. Won't that be fun? That'll be fun, won't that, Nats in the Pizza? I'm sending a copy of that comment you made about me being shot and killed to the fucking prosecuting attorney in Manchester, Kentucky. Won't that be nice? That'll be a lot of fun, won't it? I'm sending them a copy via email. Oh, yes, I am. What do you mean so? Listen at this dumbass. Listen at this dumbass. What do you mean so? What do you mean so? Look at that shit. You're an idiot. Get off my channel. You're a fucking idiot. Goodbye. You're a fucking idiot. Get off my channel. What do you mean so? Look at that shit. What the fuck you mean so? So. Good God. Yeah, Von is salty this morning. How about we talk about all those times you tried to get me killed and tried to get my kids killed? How about we talk about that, trolls?
Wait a minute. How were you almost killed? And how were your kids almost killed? You paranoid fuck. Oh my God, what the hell is wrong with you?
Does that sound like fun? That sounds like fun to me. Can we do that this morning? But yeah, I'm sending a copy of that comment to the prosecuting attorney. They'll laugh at it? No, I don't think they'll be laughing. No, I don't think they'll be laughing. They don't laugh at death threats.
Teacher! Secular opinions picking on me!
They take death threats very seriously, but you're leaving. Goodbye. That's a death threat, dumb fuck, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, who's to say they'll stop with my knees, right? Terroristic threatening. Look it up, trolls. Now, I know you won't look it up, so I'll look it up for you. Terroristic threatening. Look it up, because if you don't, I'll look it up and I'll expose it. What is terroristic threatening? Come on, are you dumbasses this morning? Your Google is broken? What?
You know what? If someone threatened me, hell yeah, I'd be afraid. You know why? Because I don't know what the hell they're coming with. I ain't stupid. I'd make sure to have a loaded gun at my side. I do anyway, but you know he threatens people all the fucking time, and he gets mad when people threaten him. Gosh, what is in my eye? You know, he's one of these people that thinks it's okay to do it to you, but when you go to do it back, oh, a pox on you. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's a ticket. Oh, yeah. Mm. That's better.
What is it? What is terroristic threatening? How many years in jail do you get for terroristic threatening? You guys are too lame in order to Google it yourself. So I guess I'm going to have to Google it for you. And so I did. And so terroristic threatening, for those of you that are too stupid to use Google, terroristic threatening is anywhere from 1 year to many years, depending upon the severity of the situation. It can be anywhere from a misdemeanor of 1 year to a felony of numerous years. Like I said, trolls, show me in the YouTube terms of service where harassing people is legitimate, where you're allowed to harass people and malign people and slander and libel and
I am allowed to critique you and your behavior online. I am. It's not harassment, no matter what you and the rest of the lolcows say. I have people critique me. It's only fair. Do I care? Nope. Do I watch them? Hell no. I got bigger fish to fry. You hang on their every word like a dope.
defame people. Slander, libel, and defamation is not free speech and is not fair use. It's a misdemeanor in all 50 states and in most foreign countries.
Oh, thank
Secular
you,
Opinion
bad
has a
boy.
job. He's a successful YouTube creator. He is not a successful YouTube creator. Secular Opinion does not create his own content. He uses other people's content. And he uses other people's content in a disparaging way. That's not a successful YouTube creator. That is an extortionist. Or not an extortionist. Let me see. What would that be? Oh, yeah, that would be a terrorist because he's terrorizing people and he's using their own content to do it.
That's not terrorizing, that's critiquing. He's critiquing you, just like I'm critiquing you. And he's getting a chuckle or two out of it. And making some sweet ass bucks at the same time. Hats off to you, man. Wish I had your talent. But we all do what we can do with what we have. I can call you a fuckface, a turd, and a complete waste of flesh in lots of creative ways.
Right? Yeah, that's exactly what that is. It's exactly what that is. It's a form of terrorism.
Okay, well, that's all I've got for now. Depending upon how I feel later, I might do a bad after dark, but I'm not. Don't hold your breath. Uh, I'm not sure. It's 50-50. Um, we'll just see. It'll be between 8 and 9. Keep it loose if it happens. I want to thank everybody that came and saw me today. You guys rock. I don't care if you were here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know why? Well, do you? Because nobody else will. Because y'all take care. And I'll see you in the next one.